Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Nerds with Chainsaws podcast with your hosts, me, Brett Jorgemeyer, and Dalton Wright.
Hello, everybody.
As my phone immediately interrupts us. Silent. There we go. All right. Starting off as per usual, we'll go to drinks.
Well, what you got?
I'm actually stealing a drink from Cassie. She got a sour pickle beer.
Hard pass.
I actually like pickle beers. The ones I've had haven't been bad. Not I can down like a 6-pack of these kind of beers, but like one every once in a while I was like, alright. But this one is Best Made Sour Pickle Beer, brewed and canned by the Martin House Brewing Company. I've had a tiny bit of it before this, and it was pretty good. So we'll give her a full go here.
Nah, hard pass for me. Anything with pickle, and I am out. The only thing pickle I will do are dill pickle flavored sunflower seeds. Those are different.
Yeah, that tastes
Those are delicious.
That tastes like pickle juice, just straight up.
Yeah, no. Gonna be the hardest no I can give.
You either love it or you fucking hate it. That's all I can tell you.
I don't even gotta try it to know.
Most people don't know.
Well, I am busting out the glassware. Wine glass. Having me some Redstone Meadery traditional mead honey wine. I've had Redstones. We talked about it before on like a while ago on the cast.
Yeah.
I posted that really funky bottle at like Half Moon. I like their blueberry. The blueberry one I've had in the past. This one, I think I've had a glass out of it before right now. The bottle is still very full. And I think I like that blueberry one a bit more. This is by no means bad if you are a wine person. I can tell you though, if you don't like wine or you don't like mead, this ain't gonna be something that changes you.
Yeah.
If you already don't like that kind of stuff, you're gonna hate this one too.
I've also found that traditional meads aren't bad, but I definitely prefer the ones with like a little fruit in them.
Yeah, a good blueberry mash. Redstone Meadery has a really good blueberry mash, so I like theirs. But it's, I guess in wine terms, it's like, it's weird. It's, percentage-wise, you would think it'd be a semi-dry. It's 12% alcohol, which is usually where semi-dries lay, but this one kind of hits you more like a sweet wine, but without the fruity notes, because there's just honey.
I was like, yeah, it is made out of honey, so.
So it's a little stronger than if you went out and got yourself just a cheapo bottle. Was it Barefoot sweet wine? It's gonna be a little stronger than that. You're gonna feel a little bit more, but yeah, no dryness to there. So if you don't like dry wines, but you do like sweet wines, I'd give this a try. It wasn't too expensive. It was like, I don't know, probably right around like $15-18, somewhere in there.
Yeah, that's not bad. I wish I could find that fancy crap out here in the middle of nowhere where I live.
I didn't get this here. We picked this up when we were in Colorado last, in Denver. I wanted to go to the actual meadery, but they were closed.
Damn.
was gonna try to find one of those
Special
like
editions.
reserve bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Save that for something special, but nah, they were closed.
I don't know. We might be going up to Kansas City this weekend. I haven't decided yet. And while we're up there, I'll probably end up, if we go, I'll probably end up grabbing a couple things for the cast so we have a little bit more variety.
I'll be going up to Kansas City in like a month for Tyler's bachelor party.
Nice.
Gonna do. I know for a fact. I don't really know what's on the itinerary. I'm not sure they know what's on the itinerary. But Top Golf is on there. That's like the one thing that's been confirmed.
Top Golf is very fun.
It was fucking stupid. Is you have a sign-up fee. That's dumb. Why is there a sign-up fee for Top Golf?
The last I knew, there isn't.
There, if you've never been there before and it's your first time.
Oh
going
yeah,
on one of the simulators.
You gotta like get your fucking membership thingy or whatever.
Yeah, you gotta make a profile and there's a fucking charge for it. It's like
I didn't know they charged for it. That's kind of stupid.
Yeah, it wasn't like an insane amount, but it was more than you'd want. It was like $5 or $10. And it's like, this place is already fucking expensive. I don't want a bullshit charge on there for no reason. But whatever. I don't gotta pay it anymore. I already paid it once.
Yeah. I didn't know they charged for it. Yeah, that's kind of stupid.
But in gaming news here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as promised, at the end of the last episode, we'll switch over to doing some nerd stuff.
There is a bit of a story happening right now. I haven't actually seen any gameplay of it, but by the sounds of it, it's threatening Helldivers. And since this game was announced, they've been doing what we've finally been asking. You know what I'm talking about?
You talk about a separate game, or you talk about Helldivers?
I'm talking about a separate game that is influencing Helldivers development.
I have not seen about that, but I have seen the new announcements for Helldivers, and they've given like two sneak peeks, and it's looking good.
There's one today.
No, there's just been two.
No, there's three, because there's flamethrowers, railgun. Now there's the breaker.
Oh
and
yeah,
there's
there's
the
three.
warbond.
That's true.
But it's Space Marine 2, Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2.
Yeah.
That game, it looks to be a third-person horde shooter. But now you have like your own little horde of people yourself. And they're doing everything that Helldivers did at launch themselves. So they're keeping in constant touch with the player base. They're listening to their player base, doing changes fast, doing the changes the players want, buffing things instead of nerfing things. It's only been out for 3 days, and they're already just showing that they're going to be a very active developer with the players and actually listen to what they want.
And when did it come
And
out?
it's apparently like 3 days ago, September 9th.
Yeah, you can see on Steam charts, Helldivers significantly drop off. They went from having 22,000 player peak to a 15,000 player peak.
Yeah, because everyone went to go play 40k, and Space Marine 2 has been a very desired game. Like, Space Marine 1 was a very good game. And so when Space Marine 2 was even just announced to be a thing years ago, people were like foaming at the mouth for this game. I heard of it, but I don't know much about the 40k universe. I really wasn't.
Yeah, I mean,
like, oh yeah, this is gonna be great. But now looking at like the screenshots and some of the stuff, it looks
very fun.
It looks it looks pretty good, and all the reviews are, most of the reviews are just echoing that. So people are like, if 40K keeps doing what it's doing, and Helldivers keeps doing what they're doing, they're gonna steal their player base. And the day after, on September 10th, Helldivers comes out and goes, "Alright, we're gonna start sharing with you every day buffs that we're gonna be doing in the September 17th update." It's like, that feels retroactive to 40K's release.
Yeah. But I will give them, even if it was like they're only doing this because, or like they're only sharing this because of 40K, what they have shared, it sounds very promising.
Oh yeah, like there was a poll on YouTube from Cloud Plays. Dude just pumps out fucking videos. I'll give him that, but damn, are they repetitive, so I don't really watch them too much anymore. But he put a poll out, and he was like, after all this talk from the developers of what they're going to be doing, like, and with the September 17th update, how many of you guys are going to come back and, like, actually want to play the game again? Is it like, yes, not sure, or just, no, I'm not going to do it? The majority vote was, yeah, I'm coming back September 17th to play it.
I know I will be. I'll definitely get. I honestly haven't played Helldivers in quite a bit. Just kind of waiting to see what would happen because it just wasn't really that fun anymore. See, the
August 6th.
I think that was the last. Yeah, that was the last time I played too.
August 6th is when they had the stream thing to get the free armor.
Yeah.
That's when I last played.
So we're talking like over a month.
Over a month since I've booted that game. I have not played I've not played a single mission during or after Escalation of Freedom released. Major update, Escalation of Freedom dropped August 6th. That was...
Yeah. I played...
So I logged on to get the armor. Didn't even play a mission.
I logged on. I think I played like one mission, maybe two. I was like, alright, I've had enough. I'll put this...
Which is really unfortunate, because I'm only missing 4 achievements, and I'd have this thing 100%ed.
Yeah. I was going to ask, I was like, do you want to go try to get these last couple achievements here? But then everyone kind of just like, alright, we're not really going to play this anymore. Because it's just been rough.
I mean, one of the achievements I just have to get by sheer chance, which is being injured at all limbs at the same time and not be dead. 6 orbitals in one place requires 3 people. Complete a full hard difficulty mission or higher without anybody firing primary or support.
I completed that.
I haven't done that one yet. And lastly,
I did that one solo, actually.
It wouldn't be that hard.
I just did an elimination mission. One of the ones you just have to kill so many enemies, and I just used nothing but my stratagems. Used a fuckload of turrets.
And then complete a full extreme difficulty blitz mission in under 6 minutes.
Yep.
We attempted that and we got like 7.5.
I bet we could do it.
It's just
not too hard.
It's rough. That one's kind of hard. I will say, because I mean, extreme, you're dealing with lots of heavies. Now the goal isn't to. You're not really trying to kill things anyway in that one, but dealing with heavies when trying to take on their bases gets very annoying very fast.
It might not be as annoying now that we, with some of the buffs they are promising in the next update.
Yeah, one of them's anti-tank mines.
Mm-hmm.
To one-shot chargers.
let's just go over them all that we know about as of this moment. So the first one they announced was the flamethrower buff. They're basically saying, alright, we're just going to completely undo everything we did.
And up its damage by 33%.
And up its damage by 33%. Flamethrower mechanics will be reverted to the state before Escalation of Freedom. And they can now damage heavy enemies like Chargers, Bile Titans, Impalers, and Hulks, which is fucking fantastic. They should.
That was the dumbest fucking choice they ever did.
They shouldn't have decreased the damage, but I can kind of get behind that. But it not damaging heavy enemies is fucking stupid.
Yeah, that was a brain dead take. Like, even from a real life perspective, what is a flamethrower? It throws napalm. That's what it does. What does napalm do? Sticks to things.
And burns them. Doesn't matter their size.
Your armored units in an actual war, guess what napalm can do? Burn through your armor. Like, a tank, I get if they're like, yeah, flamethrowers aren't going to hurt tanks. Understandable. But a fucking bug that just has, like, some thick-ass chitin, fire can hurt that.
Fire could definitely hurt that.
Especially napalm. So, yeah, that was dumb as hell.
What I want to know is, are they going to revert the graphics change along with it? Because I think
God, I hope.
The original flamethrower, like, particle effect or whatever looked way better than the new one.
Yeah, that was also dumb because everyone's like, this game is super pretty and everything feels cinematic. And that's kind of what you were going for, is everything to be a cinematic fight. And then we're going to just take away things that make it feel cinematic. Fuck you. Your flamethrower looks bad now.
Yeah. But, yeah, that was the first one that was announced. That is, like, I saw that, I'm like, you've got me interested.
See, the next one is what's going to make everybody fucking blow their pants.
I'm also excited for the next one.
See, I'm less... This is going to be good, don't get me wrong. This is going to be really nice. But I still think okay, so it's the railgun. They're going to buff the railgun back up. Railgun's damage will get a boost from durable damage being increased from 60 to 225. And doing a full charged unstable shot will be increased from 150% to 250%. That's very good. But I think the original nerf to the railgun, the one that started everyone's crying about this game, I think that was just a skill issue. I'll go ahead and say it. Because they didn't fucking touch anything with unstable. They were just like, okay, people are... Safe mode's a bit too abusive. People aren't having any risk with it. They're able to fully pin chargers in safe mode. We're going to just get rid of that feature. Leave the people that are fully charging this thing, risking it, give them the reward. I think that was a great idea. I'm in the minority, but I think that was a great idea. It's a gun that rewards skill.
I still think it did too little damage even then.
I don't know, I still ran it a little bit on my solo play, and it fucking mopped shop if you actually charged it all the way.
Yeah, but then I was like, it wasn't bad, really, but then you think for a second, it's like, this is a fucking railgun. I should be able to just fucking absolutely obliterate shit with this. Especially armored stuff with this. Because, it's a fucking railgun. I don't know. That one will make a lot of people happy. I didn't run the railgun when it was the best, and I didn't run it after, so it really doesn't... I don't fucking care about it, honestly.
Yeah, I gotta use it, like, once or twice from Lucas during when it was in its prime, quote unquote, before they did anything to it. But also the same way with the frickin' Slugger. The day I unlocked the Slugger was the day that they nerfed the bitch. I'm like, that sucks. But good changes to the railgun. I mean, buffs are always welcome, no matter what.
I think that'll bring it back to... I don't know if it'll bring it back to, like, the best, the only thing people are using, but it'll definitely put it back up in the higher number of uses during missions. It is a good all-around weapon. Personally, I don't like it. I never liked it, even when it was good. So... yeah.
I mean, here's where I looked at it. Back then, the railgun was just about the coolest thing. It was like the last stratagem you unlocked. It's a fucking railgun. The other things are cool. Recoilless rifles cool. EATs are cool. But it's a railgun. I mean, come on. Now, they've added enough other support stratagems that are dope as hell. Like Quasar Cannon, the freaking Commando rockets. That there are other things that are going to sway people's choice just because they're cool.
Yeah. It'll definitely be used more than it has been recently. But I don't think it's going to be how it was, where it's like, this is what you should be running if you want to be doing your best.
Yeah, their whole thing is not wanting a meta, but it's like, I get that, but it's a PvE game. Like, meta or not doesn't matter. You're not fighting other people. Like,
yeah,
meta matters a little less in this game than it does in something like Call of Duty.
I think having a meta is fine for the people who want to run it, but people who don't want to run it should be able to do okay without having to run the quote-unquote best stratagems or weapons or whatever.
Yeah, a lot of people, though, just fall into the...
This is best, I'm going to use it.
I'm not good, so I'm going to use the best stuff possible, and that's all I'm going to use, and it makes the game boring. So I understand their desire to make everything even, but it all goes back to that first complaint. Don't nerf everything down to where everything sucks. Buff everything up to where everything is usable.
Yeah.
Like, don't pick the best weapon there is and buff everything to that to where your secondaries are ripping through heavies. But buff up the weak shit, the super strong shit that's just like, okay, this is way too strong. We didn't mean to make it that strong. Bring it down a little bit, sure, but don't just kill the weapon because, oh, people are using this too often. Maybe people are using it just because it's cool. Railguns are cool. That's why people are using it.
Yeah.
But number 3, take it away.
The Breaker. It now
this one's weird to me.
Yeah. They increased its stagger force. And they gave it more ammo.
Okay, well, I say barely, but it's a 50% increase from 10 to 15.
Yeah.
50% sounds better than 5.
5 points, yeah. So, it now comes with an extended magazine which holds 16 shots. I honestly cannot remember how much it holds at the moment. And
it's like 12 or something like that.
Something. And they're not taking away any magazines for that either, so you still get a run with all of them. And, yeah, then they increased the stagger force from 10 to 15, which, I mean, it sounds great.
I really don't. I don't think that's going to make a whole hell of a difference.
It's not going to make a whole hell of a lot of a difference. The ammo will. The more ammo will. Because that was, like, the major downfall of the Breaker right now. Is it's a good shotgun. It's just you do not have enough ammo.
Yeah, no, that's fair, but 10 to 15 stagger really doesn't do shit. I mean, like, the guns that are really staggering things have like 80. So you're really all that's gonna do, I think, is allow you to stagger light enemies. If the first shot doesn't kill them,
They'll be
you're
stunned.
given an easy follow up.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna be able to. You're not gonna be able to just stun lock Devastators like you can with the Punisher. But I mean, I honestly the Breaker nerf is another one that I was kind of like okay with, because it really didn't kill the gun. It was still very much a usable gun.
Yeah, I still ran it after, and I've seen people running it too, especially like the spray and pray and the incendiary still got used a ton.
Yeah, and when they changed all the way to fireworks, the incendiary got fucked.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's in the same change as.
If they're doing like a complete revert on that update, that would be fantastic. That'll fix a lot of problems.
So it said flame-based weapon or flamer mechanics will be reverted. Oh. Maybe that doesn't apply to the
We'll see.
Breaker Incendiary then. We'll see.
But yeah, that's
But
out of the list of buffs, that is probably the most minor, but I still think it's a good one.
I mean, like I said, a buff's a buff. It's always welcome, no matter what it is.
I think that'll make the Breaker slightly more useful. Just
It'll help it.
a little extra ammo. Make it a little better, a little more viable.
Now, did you watch the Warbond trailer?
I read the blog post.
One thing I'm confused about. So the Warbond this time is chemical warfare. What I'm confused about is in the trailer, 2 of the things they showed off were stratagems.
Yep.
So it's like, are those stratagems going to be locked
Yep.
to the Warbond, or is it just given out? Like, here you go.
The way the blog post understand it, or the way the blog post said it is, yeah, they are going to be locked behind the Warbond.
So that's weird then, because this will be the first. Yeah, it'll be the first Warbond that does not have a primary. Or no, there is a grenade, but there's no primary weapon involved.
Yeah, you get the. You just
There's
get the
2 armor
stratagem
sets.
again instead.
Two armor sets, a paint job, a guard dog stratagem, a support weapon stratagem, a gas grenade, and a stem pistol. Which stem pistol might be cool. You could have like a team medic now.
That thing is probably what I'm most excited for. Honestly, I was like, that looks freaking sweet.
If you can use it on yourself, that'd be cool.
Yeah, the armor sets also look freaking awesome, if you ask me.
Skull helmet.
Yeah. And the hazmat suit. So yeah, you get 2 stratagems instead of primaries for this one. And you get
Which is
yeah.
They're war crimes.
Yeah.
They're flamethrowers, but instead of flame, it's gas. It's mustard gas. You're Hitlering the bugs and the bots now.
I don't think gas does much against bots, but
I don't know. I used the
which that could have.
a gas orbital round and it killed stuff.
I mean, they're just not quite as effective. So I think the reason they did that is because these weapons aren't going to be great on both fronts. For like stratagem wise, so locking it behind a quote unquote paywall, even though it's not really, you can grind and get it fairly easily, is a little more justifiable, I guess. And I guess the community consensus on it is it's okay if they do put a couple stratagems in war bonds, as long as it's not preventing us from getting other new stratagems for free.
Yeah, it was just weird to not see a primary in a war bond.
Yeah. Little weird. But yeah, they look pretty cool, honestly. I'm actually kind of excited for that one. Stim pistol's probably the coolest one.
This is also the first war bond since we left.
Yeah.
Like I think they stepped back their development on those.
I think they kind of said, "Oh shit, we pissed a lot of people off. Let's go all hands on deck trying to fucking fix the game before we really go hard on adding new stuff."
Which is what you need to do.
Because yeah, the last
No
one
point
was
in adding new stuff. I think it's fucked up.
the last one was the escalation of freedom one, right? Yeah.
Well, the last war bond was the fire one.
Yeah, Freedom's Flame. That came out like right after, 2 days after the update.
And that was right after they fucked everything with fire, so everyone was like, "This is bullshit."
I don't know what the fuck they were thinking, honestly. Oh man, we got a fire update coming out. Let's nerf the shit out of fire.
And then give you a bunch of fire stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. There's some bad decisions being made, but it seems like they're going in the right direction now. I'm gonna laugh my ass off if the new update comes out and it nerfs the shit out of gas strikes and stuff. It's like, oh,
Go ahead.
I was like, oh, we got these all new gas weapons. Guess what? They suck. No, gas already sucks, kind of. It's not great.
Have just to switch games and genres here. Have you seen anything about Satisfactory's 1.0?
No, not really. I haven't been keeping up with it. I've seen. I guess I was gonna say something. I have seen that they are adding a ton of stuff, but I don't know anything about any of it.
So, Satisfactory dropped 1.0 2 days ago, and holy shit. For starters, there's an actual story now. Tier 9 Tier 9 is now a thing, which gives quantum stuff. I don't even know how that shit works, but the big things that happened that I want to talk about is they gave the Summer Sloops and Mercer Spheres a purpose.
You're gonna have
Just
to...
the weird artifacts that you could just find that did nothing.
Oh, okay.
So,
I was like,
or talk to you when you were near them.
I was like, you're gonna have to refresh me on what the fuck those are.
The Summer Sloops are the S's.
Yeah.
And if you got near it, it'd just like fuck up your radio and start talking to you like, you need to pick this up. Yeah, they have a purpose now. Summer Sloops can now be put into what the fuck did they call them? Power augmenters. Costs 1 Summer Sloop, and what it does is it's straight up free power. That's it. No strings attached. You get an immediate 500 kilowatts just added for nothing.
Is it permanent?
Like, as long as the building's there.
Well, damn, alright.
And it'll also increase the power output of all of your other power buildings for no additional resource cost by 10%.
Damn, alright.
So it's literally just free power, and you can just place as many as you want as long as you have the Summer Sloops. But is another reason to not use them, though, on just creating power. You can also, so we never got to this point, but you know that you can use power slugs to like overclock machines.
Yeah.
So you can like extra overclock them, depending on the machine, with 1 to 4 summer sloops. And unlike the power slugs, which put a huge power load on your factory because it's literally doubling everything or tripling everything or whatever, meaning you need more to come in to put more out and more power. This just straight up doubles the output. No increased inputs needed, no increased power draw. Just here you go, twice as many resources coming out of it.
So they're magic.
They're magic, yes. So those are cool, but here's the real good one, is the Mercer Spheres. The Mercer Spheres allow you to use what's called the Dimensional Depot, which they just look like the normal storage containers, but a little fancier, and they glow purple. When things go in there, there's only one way to get them out, and that's for you to personally use them. So what it does is now you have a pocket dimension on you at all times. Anything that goes into that depot gets added to your pocket dimension. There is a limit to how much of one item can be in there, but all of the items can be in there, and you can upgrade the limits. And so you're going and building stuff in your inventory. You run out of screws, and you're like, shit, I need more screws. You ain't gotta go get them anymore. It'll just pull them straight out of the Dimensional Depot, straight into your build.
It's an ender chest from Minecraft.
An ender chest that you don't even have to interact with.
Yeah.
It's just always there. And so there's no more trying to corral all of your resources into a good like center point so you can go get the stuff that you need to keep building your base. No, it's just with you 24/7. Just start building.
You've basically creative mode if you get enough of everything you need in there.
Yeah, pretty much. So they really stepped up the quality of life. They just went, yep, here's everything. Conveyor belt Mark 6s. People were complaining about the blueprint designer being a 4x4. So, or a 4x4x4 technically. They're like, it's too small. We can't build the things we want to build in there. And they were like, well, yeah, we didn't want it to be a big box. We wanted you to have like some creativity, like figure out how to get everything compact. We're like, no, okay, we'll listen to you, and 4x4 is a little too small, sure. Here's Mark II and Mark III blueprint designer Snike working a 5x5 and a 6x6 if you get to tier 9.
That's nice.
So, huge increase to your actual blueprint usability. And there's new nuclear resources, there's new waste, there's new everything. Portals. You can just set up fucking gateways to just walk across the map.
Don't have to do the fucking cannons anymore.
You don't gotta set up cannons or like roadways to drive across. Nah, you can just. Here's a portal. I'm gonna go across the map now. Goodbye. Like there's so much shit. And cosmetics for your person.
Oh, sweet.
So you can look how you want. Not everyone's just yellow anymore.
That'd be nice if it's playing.
That's just a few things. There's so much more.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
So,
what else is new?
Satisfactory got a big update.
I was like, what else is new in the gaming world? I've been playing a little bit of a new game that came out that I don't know if a lot of people would like. It's a very, very niche game.
I mean, it's a simulator.
Kinda. called Star Trucker. You're driving space big rigs through fucking warp gates and shit, just hauling cargo. It's kind of like American Truck Sim and fucking Kerbal Space Program together. You actually...
I mean, it's an actual simulator game. It's not... Is it a realistic simulator game? No, but it's a sim game.
Yeah. I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's got a fucking funny little story with it. It's got a really good soundtrack, actually. Yeah. But yeah, it's honestly pretty fun. I saw I think it was like Level Cap or someone, one of those old like Battlefield YouTubers. He did a video, and I'm like, that looks fucking ridiculous. I gotta play that.
Sure, he did one.
Yeah. But yeah, I was like, how much is this? And it was like $20. I'm like, fuck it, I'll give it a try. And it's been pretty fun. It can be very stressful because you got to manage all of your systems and stuff, like you're flying a spacecraft, even though it's a futuristic space big rig. But it's just like managing batteries. You can like do trades and stuff in different systems for different values, so things are worth more in certain systems than they are other ones. Some things are illegal in systems, so you gotta make sure you're not carrying any fucking contraband, or the space police will fucking find the shit out of you. And then there's just the normal, like fucking hauling cargo for people. You got like just-in-time deliveries when they need it in between like a certain time range, and you got to get there right on time. You got long haul stuff you can do. You can haul up to 3 trailers at a time, all while avoiding fucking asteroids and other fucking shit all over the place. If you fucking hit something, you get to do an EVA, put on a spacesuit, go outside your truck and fix it with a little fucking patch. What else is there? There's salvage beacons too, so like you can find just random bullshit floating in space, bring it back to your truck, take it to a shop and sell it for sometimes like a shit ton of money, depending on what you find. But yeah, it's a pretty fun game. It looks really good, and the soundtrack's fun.
We've been playing a little bit more of a classic instead of a new game. I finally got Cassidy to agree to play a shooter. I was like, I really want to play a shooter with you. So I'm going to give you some options of what I think would be good first shooters for you to play. So I threw out like Left 4 Dead 2, Borderlands 2, and MW 2, the original. She picked the Modern Warfare. So we've been playing a little bit of that, but I started up last night the campaign again. I was like, I never actually beat this game on hardened. When running the first mission, it was like, you should play on veteran. I'm like, I should not play on veteran. I'm gonna throw that out there right now. So hardened it is. I forgot just how fast no Russian comes up in that game. The mission of Call of Duty missions. I thought it was like halfway through. No, it's mission 4.
I thought it was later in the game. I don't know. I've never played that game's campaign, if I'm being honest.
It is the 4th mission. And the first mission is just tutorial going through a course. You have the course. You have the mission immediately after that where you're going through the city in like a Humvee with a minigun. Real easy. Next mission after that's the sneaking around an air base, heartbeat sensor in the middle of a snowstorm. Really fun mission. Straight to no Russian. And I was like, okay, that came faster than I remembered. And it throws up that sensitive content warning. Would you like to play this, or you can skip it, and we'll just give you the points for it.
And this is a sensitive content warning for back in whenever the fuck MW2 came out.
Like 2008.
Yeah, so people were a
An
little
actual,
less triggered than they are nowadays back then.
an actual sensitive content warning. And yeah, sure as shit, that is a real warning for anyone who hasn't played the game. I don't know why I was allowed to play this. Actually, my dad forced me to skip this when I was young. I lie. When I was first able to start playing M-rated games, he knew about that mission and he went, when that comes up, you're hitting skip. I was like, okay. Yeah, just gunning down an airport with people. Good mission. Fond memories.
What did Cassidy think of that mission?
She was reading.
Oh.
And she was real into it was like the last couple chapters of her book, and like big fight going on, main characters probably dying, I can assume. She's like, things are going poorly. Like, things she was real into that book, so I don't even think she probably even noticed the fact that an airport of people were getting murdered on TV. But fuck me, did I forget how hard the Favala missions were. Dude, that took me forever. But I played through all of Act 1 last night. There's 3 acts to the game, so I might play through Act 2 here tonight or tomorrow. If you've seriously never played the campaign of MW2?
Nope.
Damn, you need to. That's a good campaign.
I've never played the campaign of Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. I've never finished Black Ops. I've never finished Black Ops 2.
What?
The only Call of Duty campaign I have ever finished, actually, is Advanced Warfare.
Bro, that is tragic.
I don't like campaigns. I really don't.
See,
at least not
Call
in Call of Duty.
A lot of shit. Call of Duty gets a lot of shit, but their campaigns are good, bro.
I don't like Call of Duty.
Even their worst campaigns are still like very good. Like Infinite Warfare, dog shit game, but the campaign has very high praises.
I don't know. I just get fucking frustrated or bored with them, and then I just never pick them back up for some reason. Now, a fucking Halo campaign, that'll keep me hooked. I have finished... I'm pretty sure I've finished the campaign in just about every Halo I've played. I don't know if I finished Halo 2's. I've beat 3. I've beat Reach. I think I beat 4. I don't know. That was a while ago.
I played through 4 a couple of times.
What other fucking Halos have I played? I don't know. I've beat Reach like 5 fucking times. At least.
You never played ODST, did you?
I've never played ODST.
That'd be a good one for you to go play. Oh, that's a good campaign.
I've beat the Combat Evolved campaign a couple times. I think I'm pretty well. While Bungie was in charge, I beat, I think, all of them except for 2. I don't think I've finished 2 ever.
Dude, COD 4, like, damn, COD 4's campaign has some of the most iconic moments of like 2000s era video games. Like the mission all gillied up in COD 4 is
it's a fantastic mission.
Top 5 missions of any first-person shooter game. I will make that claim. It's a bold claim, and I will make that claim. That was such a good mission.
I don't know.
Crawling around, having counter snipers watching you, having patrols coming by you, taking your shots carefully, just real slowly to get up to 1 mark, to just drop a dude with a Barrett and taking his fucking arm off. Oh god, that's a good mission.
I never bought Call of Duty for the campaign though. So like I'd get a Halo game because it's like, okay, I want to see what the fuck's going on with the story this time, and I want to play with my friends. I only ever got Call of Duty. It's like, I want to play multiplayer and zombies. I really do not fucking give a shit what's going on in the campaign.
Did you even ever boot MW2's campaign? Like, new MW2?
The new one? I don't have the... I don't think I ever did, no.
I was like, you have the new MW2.
I have the new
like
MW2.
Shipment 24/7.
Oh, yeah. I played, like... I got to the fucking, like, lighthouse... Fucking you're on the island remake of all gillied up mission, and that's as far as I got.
That's actually, I think that's pretty far. There's only a handful of missions after that one.
I was like, I wanted to play that mission, and then I think there's like a vehicle chase mission after that, and I kept fucking dying over and over again. I said, fuck this, and then I never played it again.
Because was that island one? That was post like twist, right?
No.
Like the big twist of MW2,
It's
which
not.
was the big twist of the original one too, so it's not really even a spoiler.
Yeah. No, I didn't get to the big twist that the good guys are actually the bad guys.
Well, the good guy, singular.
Yeah. It's very obvious from the start. Even if you don't know of the original story. No, I don't think it...
I thought it was post.
I don't think so. Maybe it's like right after.
Mission list. Let's see here. When the fuck did that even happen? No, yeah, it's before. You're right. Because that one, I remember the one you're talking about. Because it's Recon by Fire.
Yeah.
Is that island one? And I think the twist happens 2 missions later.
What's the mission?
So there's one called El Sin Nombre, which is when you figure out like who the main like secondary villain is, and you do that whole thing. After that mission is Dark Water, which is MW2 2022's AC-130 mission, where you're just fucking up stuff.
That mission's super fun.
And immediately after that is when Shepard goes on you. So yeah, the mission after that's titled Alone. And that's when you're walking through the alley and Ghost is just like cracking jokes with you.
I never got that far. I did the AC-130 mission though.
Well then, I mean, you got through like three quarters of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't give MW2 2022 like oh my god, this was such a good campaign, but it was pretty good.
I was like, I didn't even get MW3.
MW3 Pog. MW3 is such a good game. And such a satisfying end.
No, the
oh,
new
you're doing
one.
the new one.
The original one. Oh yeah, the original one's fucking great. The new one.
Anymore. I have the case in front of me, but there's no game in it because somebody fucking stole it. You never finished that camp, dude. Nah, MW3's campaign went hard because the entire thing was just revenge.
I don't think I ever. I never owned MW3. I guess that's not true. I owned MW3, but it was a stolen disc that like hardly worked. Or stolen or traded or something. I don't know. It was fucked up. It wasn't mine originally. So I never played that game. I played I watched like my cousin play through that campaign. I never actually played it though. So
Part of me kind of wants to just get all the old Call of Duty games on my computer and play through them.
That'd be good to do for your YouTube channel.
Yeah. What the fuck was Call of Duty 3?
Modern Warfare? Or no, COD 4 is Modern Warfare.
Not on Steam.
I honestly don't know.
Call of Duty 3. Oh, was it? It was just straight up called Call of Duty 3.
Is that a World War II one?
Yeah, it was World War II for 3 games straight,
Yeah.
and that's why they were like, okay, we gotta change it. And then that was COD 4, Modern Warfare.
Have you seen anything about Black Ops 6?
Yeah, I mean I've seen a few clips of it, mainly just the fucking human shield mechanic. Have you seen anything about that?
No.
Okay. This will probably be the last topic, because what's our time looking like?
Yeah, we're getting close. I think we're at like 55.
Okay, so Black Ops 6 is actually adding something fucking hilarious, and it'll probably get taken away after the beta here. You can take human shields now, and there's like, you can only hold them for so long. And you have a choice of either executing them or like they'll break out or whatever. When you take somebody as a fucking human shield, it gives you a one-to-one VoIP with the person. So the person holding you hostage can talk to you, and that hostage can talk to the person holding them. Which has led to some of the most cursed encounters ever. And everybody's playing along with it. It's hilarious. It's like when Lethal Company first came out. Everybody's a professional voice actor. So instead of holding the hostage and being like what the trailers wanted you to be, like all right, where's your team? Where are your buddies hiding? It's people grabbing them and going, "You're the first victim of the day, buddy. You're about to get Bill Cosby'd," and they'll take him to a corner and just start fucking raping him. And the person getting held hostage is just screaming for their life like it's actually happening. It is some of the funniest fucking things. One dude just keeps taking people to showers. They're like, all right, you've been sweating on this game too damn long. You need to go take a fucking shower. Drag him into a shower.
That sounds fucking great.
It is hilarious, but someone's gonna do something during the beta and it's gonna get taken away. But fuck if it isn't funny right now.
I hope not.
It's gonna be the fastest Call of Duty 2 because they have added what they call them Omni movement. And so you can I think sprint in any direction, you can dive in any direction, you can There's so much movement in this game now. Aside from literal exosuits, this is like the most movement-based COD I think I've ever seen.
I mean, that might not be terrible.
So yeah, you can like dive backwards and like shoot behind you as you're diving.
Kind of like Helldivers, except in first person. You dive any direction, kind of sprint any direction. I don't know, that doesn't sound too terrible to me, honestly.
No, but it's just going to be even sweatier than it has been. And that's... The first video I saw of that hostage mechanic was a dude getting behind someone, grabbing him, and just going, "Alright, buddy, you need to sit the fuck down. This is the first goddamn day of the closed beta, and you're already sweating your goddamn ass off." So people are just shit-talking while being while holding somebody hostage, and it's hilarious. I really wish the multiplayers of the old CODs weren't, like, possible bricking of your device.
Yeah, unplayable.
Oh, if you load this multiplayer, you might install a virus on your computer. So I would love to, even if it was just like people just cheating the fuck out of it. I would love to play some like MW2 original.
Have you seen the Zombies trailer?
Have not. I haven't seen anything about zombies for Black Ops 6.
They have a Zombies trailer out and a multiplayer trailer out.
How do zombies look?
It looks pretty good. It looks like a good mix between Cold War and like original Black Ops 2 zombies, honestly.
Here we go. Here's the zombies trailer. It's 2 minutes long. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah.
Is that fucking Dragula playing in the background?
I don't know. I don't have audio on. I just watched it.
Okay, it's not, but that really sounded like the intro to Rob Zombie's Dracula.
This is, once again, a game I could give less of a shits about fucking campaign on. And I'm just interested in the multiplayer
I lied.
zombies.
It fucking is. I was right. It just cut it out for a bit there, and it just came back full force with Rob Zombie. Damn, that's a good song. They're bringing back like specialist zombies, or maybe no, that's a player. You can be in a fucking mech.
Yeah, it has the kill
The
streaks.
Mulcher. It's the Mulcher from Cold War or Mauler, and you can just have that as your own suit now. Yo, they're bringing back Gobblegum.
Yep. So, I don't know. I'm definitely gonna wait till it comes out to see what the multiplayer actually looks like and what the zombies actually looks like. But this game actually looks kind of promising. Out of the new Call of Duties that have came out, I think we have played the most out of Cold War.
I mean, Cold War and MW2. I played a lot of MW2.
I guess
Interesting. I played a lot of Cold War zombies, but I didn't play very much Cold War multiplayer. I played a shit ton of MW2 multiplayer.
Yeah, I played a bunch of MW2 multiplayer, but did they come? Well, that's fucking lame. I can't even look at my separate play times without opening the stupid launcher.
Yeah, and your like level, your XP is sort of transferred from each game now, since they're making everything one continuous fucking thing.
That's kind of stupid.
So like your Cold War and Vanguard are a shared XP system. And in turn, MW2 and MW3 are a shared XP system as well.
That's kind of dumb, but whatever.
Which, I mean, I get their whole thing of play the game you want and still get progress. Like, cool, but no.
That's that's cool and all, but no thanks.
That's not. I don't want some dude who sweated for the last 4 years on MW2 to be fucking max level first day of MW3, and I'm just shit on.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh no, but they still got to upgrade. They still got to level up their guns to get all the attachments. No, they don't. Shit transfers too. You're just fucked. That's the answer.
If you haven't been playing fucking nonstop for the last 4 years, you're just kind of SOL.
Yeah. No, I just have a problem. I haven't followed Call of Duty. I haven't played Call of Duty consistently since, well, Ghost. So I'm just so behind it that no matter what, I'm just screwed. But anywho's, I think we're probably on time.
Yep. That's a good place to end it for this week. So, yeah. We'll be back next week. I might have something cool next week to talk about, but we'll see how this weekend goes.
All right.
I'll just leave it as that. Leave you with a little mystery.
Sounds good.
So, but yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you for listening, and we will catch you next week.
See you guys later.